Peace, lovies. It's Amira, also known as Blissfully Mindful, back at you with another Mindful Chit Chat. Today we are going to talk to what does success look like for you, so stay tuned. Spot like a park or my apartment, but I'm sitting here charging my car. Why not do the chit chat now while I'm sitting here for? So I had been talking to my daughter, and so my daughter's like at that age where people keep asking her, so you going to college? What are you going to do? What do you want to do with your life? And well, not really what do you want to do with your life. Everyone just kind of immediately goes to, so are you going to go to college? What college you going to? And they assume it because I guess they just do, because I'm like a career student, I'm sorry, but I spent way too much time in school. And so it's like an assumption, I guess. But, she gets a bit annoyed about it. And I can't blame her, because I would probably feel the same way. And so we were just chit-chatting, and I was honestly sharing with her, just as a mom, to not let other people define what success looks like for you. It doesn't have to look like what it looks like for them. That's their business. If that's what they want to do with their lives, then let them do it. But, not let anyone ever define what that looks like for you, because success looks different for different people. I hate to be vulgar, but if I was picking up dog poop for a living and that was what my business was, then hey, picking up poop, yes, success. That's what it looks like for me. I am killing it out here, picking up all the poop and getting clients left and right. And yes, and there are people that actually do that and are very, it's a very lucrative business. So, yes, there are people that do that. And hey, kudos to you all, because that was so ingenious to even come up with something like that. But anyway, I prefer that she use her creativity, use her ingenuity, and come up with what she wants to do with her life. Take your time, don't be rushed by our culture and these societal norms, which are, I'm sorry, but they set you up for failure anyway. They're just all fake, and they don't have your interests at heart. It's not about what's good for you. It's about what's good for everyone else. It's because what I wonder, for me, when people say something, when they ask a question, there's always a motivation behind it. So if I were to ask someone, so, what college are you going to? What are you going to major in? And just assume that that's what they're going to do. I would be imposing my own, definition of what success looks like, what your future should look like. I'm imposing my perception of what that is and my judgment, most of all. And it's very judgy, and so I don't care for that. A better question is, wow, life is just beginning. What do you see? What's it looking like? What does it feel like, to take this first step? Are you anxious? I'm kind of going about the conversation more like that, not with these judgments and because then it's if the answer isn't what they want to hear, then it's very judgy. The disposition changes and it's very judgy. And so that's what I was talking to her about, because don't let anyone do that. Nobody let anyone do that, because even as adults, right now, I could say I kind of get those looks. Right now, I'm redefining what my success looks like. I'm redefining my life, and I'm ready for a new adventure, and I'm looking so forward to it. Do I have a crystal clear picture of what that looks like? Not quite. It gets clearer every day, but as right now, no, not so much. For me, the way I've always lived my life is it's an adventure. I am always wanting to try new things. I'm always wanting to look for the new adventure, wanting to expand, wanting to do what feels good for me. I don't care about anyone else. I've always been that way. I'm not looking for anyone's approval. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else. And maybe I'm just really confident in myself in that way. I know everyone isn't necessarily. And hey, if you all want to do some videos on that, how to get your confidence there, look, we can do that, okay? Because that's my thing. I have absolutely no problem with that. It's what I do. It's a daily journey. I don't just wake up this confident all the time. I do feel confident most times. I don't know, I feel like I've been this way most of my life. I just never cared what other people thought, and I never cared to compare myself to someone else. And maybe props to my mom. She just always told me that when I was younger, don't compare yourself and do what you want to do. I can't tell you what to do. You have to figure that out for yourself. That's just always been her approach. And so that's kind of the stance I've always taken in life. And here we are. My mom is just she's like the forever cheerleader, honestly, whatever. Because I am one that bounces around from this to that. But one thing, again, my mom always said, if you don't try it, how do you know whether you like it or not? So I kind of took that and ran with it. And that's what I do in life, to decide what I want to do. I just kind of bounce around. I try this, try a little this, try a little that. And every time I always know when I hit that sweet spot. I always know when I get that one thing that just really I'm passionate about, that lights my flame, that feels so good, and it has all the deliciousness of what I'm looking for and what my success looks like for me. I'm always able to find it. Does it take some trial and error? Of course. It's a lot of searching, a lot of testing. Absolutely. I'm a scientist of life. So yes, I'm testing this out. I'm testing out hypotheses, and I'm, kind of redoing some things, and I'm tweaking some things along the way. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. It doesn't just, come out and then boom, there it is. No, it's not like that. Have I suffered some losses as a result? Yes, absolutely. But you know what? What is it? What is life for? And you all know, I gave away everything. I lost everything, every single thing. And did that stop me from living life and from enjoying the richness of life? Absolutely not. When you lose everything, you have nothing to lose. So you throw caution to the wind and you just go for it. Whatever it is your dream, whatever you're dreaming about, whatever your desire, you just go for it, and nothing to lose, like absolutely nothing. So I have no problem with loss. It's not lost to me. I'm gaining information. I'm gaining knowledge that I did not have before. That's for me. There is no loss. That's an illusion. You only gain. You only expand. I don't deflate. I expand. And I know you all do too. So I hope this chit chat helps somebody out there, including my daughter, because I don't think I went this deep with her. But just from a spiritual perspective, feel your way through. Just turn it off and stop comparing yourself to other people. Of course, look at their success as inspiration. Absolutely. Don't look at it as something that's torturous to you. If you're looking at it like, God, I wish I had that, and it must be something wrong with me because they got that and I didn't get it, and it seems so easy for them and I'm struggling so much to get it. Why is that? There's obviously something about me. Even if it's like getting the boy, like, look at her. Of course she gets the boy. Look at her, how she looks. Look at how I look. I never get the boy, and stuff like that. So don't do that to yourself. That's torture. Make it something inspirational. Look at the things that you do have, instead of looking at what someone has that you don't have. What do you have? You have things that they don't have. So it's never a comparison. You are always who you are, and it's never about anybody else but you, every single time. So that's what I have for you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. If you have not already done so, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so that you know when I post. Hit that like, and I will see you all next time. Sunflower smooches. I love you. Peace and love. Mwah.